Okay. Akriti, are we live?
Yeah, Prem.
Okay, then let me just begin. Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to COE's exclusive weekend pro bono webinar. We're thrilled to have you all joined us here for the as we can explore the Power BI and the report in Power BI. And today's guest is Himanshu Singh, who would be showcasing his Power BI portfolio, project portfolio, and also demonstrate the preparation of a Power BI report and how to present it to the stakeholders or even in an interview. So Himanshu is a great working professional in the realm of data analytics using the skills, technical tools of Power BI and data analysis, etc. So get ready to begin, and we expect that if Himanshu is demonstrating the art of preparing a report in Power BI, then we expect from the audience that you could also use the same while exploring the hands-on along with Himanshu. So Himanshu, over to you.
Yeah, yeah, thank you, Prem. Hi, everyone. This is Himanshu, and I am having more than 5 years of experience in data analysis fields, but particularly on Power BI. I have started working for last 2 years, and recently I have switched my company in a product-based, US-based product-based company that is Zabil. So first of all, I will little bit walk through with my LinkedIn profile and how I have created and landed to this job. So let me share my screen. So is it my screen is visible to everyone?
Yeah, Himanshu.
Okay, so good. So yeah, the you can see this is my LinkedIn profile. And I'm just giving a brief about how everyone should approach and follow, because I am like this is the my real time experience that I used to I have been learning Power BI for last one and I mean around 2 years, and I was slow learner because of my full time job, so I spend a little more time than anyone else do. So yeah, this is the thing, and the most critical part I would share that this project portfolio helped me to land this job, I would say. And I would highly recommend everyone to should they should have a good project portfolio. So So you can see, I have like created more than like 20 projects, but I have only kept the one which is from my side, which is a good one or a top notch. So you can see the label. Also, I would like to showcase my beginning work, or like how a beginner uh, report look like this one. So, and all the inspiration and for the data analyst, see, I my role is in early stage of my career. I started working with a financial uh, firm that is in Hyderabad. Then I moved to the market research and data analysis firm in global data, and from there I get to click about the data analysis and all those stuff. And credit goes to Sanjay, because the in the beginning, Sanjay started. I think it was 2021 year. And then when I got to know about the Sanjay and his WhatsApp group, and I used to participate in his late night calls, his hearing stories, and from there on, I keep on started working slowly. Even though I used to do lots of guided project, because it helps me. You can see these are the few. the basics things, which is very generic report in terms of just getting data into your Power BI and just writing a small DAX and all those things. So this is this kind of work I started in the very beginning. And again, you can see this is my first dashboard that is I created by a famous YouTube channel, that is Analytics with Nag. So this is the like this is how my journey started. And you can see I have published 2 years ago. I was in Hyderabad during the lockdown time, and I just started exploring Power BI. And now you can see my improved version by looking at these reports. Although and all those things, like I used to explore lots of YouTube channels, and even though I did many guided project, but as well as this kind of like non-guided project, you can see I used to
Himanshu,
participate.
it's a, I mean, it's a great start, and
Yeah,
it's a great thing, like, as we can see how you have evolved in the
yeah,
using Power BI, and
yeah.
we are so glad to hear that, like, how Sanjay and COE helped you in learning and also like in sharpening the tools and the skills of Power BI. So, would you like to just show us or like show us a glimpse about your favorite project or one of the most toughest
Hmm.
or challenging project which you have taken upon and published? And also, like, after that, you can, if you would like to, so you can also show like how to prepare a Power BI project, a simple one, maybe for the beginners, and what are the
Yeah.
things which you keep in mind while preparing, while even just start to preparing the dashboard.
Hmm. Sure. Yeah. So this is the recent, like 2 months back, I worked on a data challenge where that is FT20. FP20 analytics. I think most of the people know that it's a monthly challenge, and this is a e-commerce, that is skincare beauty product analysis. So I did. I use my experience to all make it more insightful, and one can see it's a good report from me as well, and I got lots of appreciations for as well. So going forward, I would like to showcase another sales report, that is e-commerce sales report in this session. So I think we should start on that only. Is it okay, Prem?
Yeah, Himanshu, you can carry on.
Yeah, okay. So great. So first of all, the thing which I looked before start any kind, preparation of any data analysis report or dashboard. First of all, we should always look into the data because what are the all by looking at the data only you can able to understand the what are the the I mean, functionality, like whether this data is related to the sales data or any other things, because it will give you opportunity to look into the data and explore a little bit. Also, one more going forward over the period, I one thing I did that started using ChatGPT in my work. Like in my work, I would say before, like see if someone is a fresher and don't have any idea. Earlier I used to have a lots of query, like whenever a person used to give me a data set, then I don't have any clue that what should I analyze out of this data, because this question was actually arising because I don't have any understanding of the domain, all those things. So even though you are fresher, you can go to the Google. Even though just that this is a e-commerce data, you don't have any idea that what should be the um, KPIs should I put in my report. So you can go and saw on Google that maybe you can, for the beginner stage, you can directly go and search e-commerce uh, e-commerce Power BI dashboard. That will give you just an idea that if someone is simply blank, then little bit of idea you can get that what KPIs I can include for the just a person who have no idea about anything. So these things, even though you can also write the column name in the chat GPT, that these are the key mm, KPIs, like data I have in my for the analysis of in Power BI. So can you suggest me the KPI with formula, even though ChatGPT is very smart and he will answer your all the queries. So these are the method one should keep in mind for the beginning level, and then they can start exploring the Power BI. So first of all, this is the data set. We can see the all those columns. We can just have a look that okay, we have I have this data set where these all are the key data present in my file. So now one thing is understood that you have all those data. Now just since this data is in Excel, now I will go and start preparation of this data set before using for the final analysis. I think it's CSV. Let me check once. Yeah. So it's in CSV file. So for connecting the data, I am using this text and CSV. So go to this folder. Just this is the data where actually all those data are present in only one single table. But for the beginning purpose, you can use it as a directly without the like splitting data into the different dimension tables. But this is not the ideal scenario for the beginner. One most of the time, even though I was also doing the same thing, I started using once I saw the data and uploaded and then started. But now the best thing over the period, you have to see, because this is not the good practice that you are just using a single table. Here it's a lots of information. This so ideal scenario, we have to make the dimension separate from the fact table. So this is the process for that. One thing before that, you can also do a sort of like data
Himanshu,
profiling.
just a
And
second.
yeah.
So like I mean whenever like we are jumping into the another topic, like just we would like to have like a 5 second or like 10 second break
Okay.
so that like we can also
Okay.
address to the audience if there is any like confusion before jumping into the another topic. So
Okay.
that would be much more
Okay.
appreciable.
So yes. Okay. Great.
And yeah, I mean Kiran, we can share the file.
Mhm.
Uh, Okay, sure. Himanshu, could you just share the file in the chat box so that like maybe if someone in the audience would like to also have a hands-on along with you, so that would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Also, like my question to you, Himanshu, like is what are the different sources of data have you used till now in Power BI, like Excel, CSV?
Yeah. Excel, CSV, SQL Server. I have used some of the like SharePoints. In my current like in my real-time work, SharePoint data I have also used. So these are the where
So,
is
my
yeah.
question to the audience is like, how many of you are like practicing it or giving a hands-on try as of now? Because if not, I would strongly recommend you, like when the host, when the guest is demonstrating the preparation of Power BI report, it would be much more appreciable and much more like useful to you and to us also, like to have someone practice along with the guest.
I think you can.
You can just drag and drop it in the chat box.
It's not allowing me. I think it's saying the file is in use. Maybe I'll need to. Okay.
Yeah, you have to just
Yeah,
close
please.
it.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay. Yeah, just send it on the chat box.
If we have any questions from the audience, like just you can raise your hand. So be
Yeah.
like, please.
So, yes. So till now, I did the data. I just pulled out the data that is in CSV file, and now from there on, I am just going for to have a look about the data quality we have. So this is the primary, process before diving into the further analysis. So like you have to just go to the view in the Power Query and just click the column quality. You can see all those green, which means we are good to go and we don't have any issue here. If you will find any kind of error, it will reflect here only on the red or empty percentage, 0% till now so far. So this is the thing which should everyone follow before the analysis. So do anyone have any doubt till here so that I can move forward, because this the like the next process is very interesting and one should particularly look into this for their next level analysis.
We are good, Himanshu. As of now, it's good. Like we understood, and the point is like why we will only go for a Power BI. So even though we do have a lot of tools in the market,
Mhm.
how we can recommend Power BI compared to other tools, and uh, how best we can deliver by using Power BI. That's a small question from my side. What best we can deliver compare with other tools in the Power BI, if we use a Power BI, what best outputs will get it?
Yeah, see, in market you must have had like the two top tools like Tableau and Power BI, right? So the considering Power BI for your learning and taking to the next level, because it's a Microsoft product and it's a vast data connection in compared to other tools, and it is widely integrated with all the Microsoft. Whatever the ecosystem they have, whether they are it is integrated within the cloud systems, their earlier PowerPoint and Excel, as all those things. So and you know the what is the reach out of the Microsoft soft in the field of corporate, and I don't think there is one single company in this world is not using Microsoft or any kind of product. They are somehow using somewhere. So this is the thing, like its integration is very vast. And of course the Tableau is also one of the top notch product in the market as well. But the second thing, the pricing, the Power BI is cheaper in compared to Tableau. So this is the parameter. And also for over the last year, Power BI has been, top in the Gartner, that is the Magic Quadrant list, which is not other competitor like Domo and all those Lookers. They are very, not even nearby to the Power BI. Just a small competition Power BI is getting from the Tableau. So you can once you learn the Power BI or any of the tool, you can switch it easily as per the requirement from the organization or your own choice. So this is the answer for me. And I am only for me, I have only explored Power BI. I did not look any other. Even though in my current organization there are lots of QuickSight and all those they are using, but I don't think it will be an issue for me to switching. Maybe it will take 1 week or 2 weeks. But
Thanks,
basic is same for every platform.
thanks a lot, Himanshu. Thanks for your insights.
Yeah,
Thank you.
okay, well, you're welcome. So far, we have uploaded, the data here in our Power Query. So this is the thing I am actually saying. Now you can see our data. You can see a lots of column, like we have order ID, date, customer ID, product ID, product name, all those things. So we should not keep all these data into a single file, because this will make your analysis bulky and it will not be efficient going, like we have currently like thousands of row. But in real time, it's not the case that you will have only thousands row. You will may have millions of row. It will make your analysis bulky. So ideal scenario to separate the dimension from the main file and create the keep make it modeling and something, so that it will make your report more efficiently work in the real time. So here you can see, one can see we have customer ID, which means it is related to customer information somehow. And this is the, one should also know that these IDs are very important. This is the key where you can do by using these keys you can do the modeling, and this is very crucial to understand. This is always unique or distinct. I mean, any key can't be duplicate. Like you can't have two keys, same key, like one, and we have only one or two at a single time. One, like, so we can't have duplicate in this order ID or customer ID. That is only way you can create the data model. The second thing, we have product ID, product name, category. So it's related to product, obviously. And we have some this information: quantity, price, sales. This will always stay in the with the fact table, because these are the transactions, right? Say again, coming to this, we have payment method, payment status, and the other is like this one, country and continent. So these all are like a dimension we can separate for our analysis. For doing that, I am just duplicating this. Yeah, so first of all, we'll separate the product with and remove all those rest of the I mean, from the to for doing the same thing, we can do like this. Just create select the column you want to keep in the folder, and just remove other columns. Okay, now our goal is to make it like unique, because in dimension it will only convey the property. You can see we have lots of duplication, electronics, accessories, all those thing names are getting repeated. We don't need to have in our data. So just remove the duplicates. Yeah. Okay. So now we have removed the duplicates from the here. Now name it as a dim product or whatever you can, but try to give a good name that is easily to distinguish. Again, coming to this one, now we will remove this. That is this. These are again the separate. We'll just keep this one and similarly remove other columns. Now remove the duplicates. So anyone has doubt so far? Because this is the process I'm going to do for the each and every product, like a dimension table. Now we have the unique country list and continent. Now name it as a dim, anything you can say, dim location. Now we have customer ID. Okay, yeah, we have another thing, that is payment method and payment status. These two are separate things. So we'll again separate from here. Rest of things I will just remove duplicates. And one more thing, here you can see we don't have any index, and we have to because we have to do the modeling. So for that I have to introduce here additional column by going to the add column and just index, because we and start from the one, so that you have a index, that is, you can say payment ID. So anyone has question regarding this one, which I just did here? I am just creating a key which is going to help us to do the modeling. payment, dim payment. Again, same thing I will do for this. Payment method. Remove duplicates. And again, I'm because here there is no index, so like ID pro, so that we can do modeling. So we will say let me check. We have the information more on customer. Okay, so regarding customer, so okay, so I have created all those dim product payment. So for before removing the irrelevant information from the fact table, I will have to go and merge this whatever will merge the product with this product that we have created, and then we'll remove the product name and category because this is now irrelevant data here, and we are just removing this after doing the merge. So for that, we'll go to the home tab and go for merge query. So I'm merging because I need the to have a connection with the product and the because here it's already present in our system. So we'll not do because we have the top five keys and which is already present. So with this we can directly delete it because we have already connection. You can see the product ID, unique product ID is here, 301 2 3 4 5, and it's here also present. So you can directly remove this because we don't require this column anymore in our fact table. Now, same thing we have here. It's in like country I have just created, and but now let me just confirm. Yeah, for this we can only remove this payment status from the here because I have to merge the data from the dimension table. Okay, so now I am going to this merge query, and now select the payment status and merging with which one payment status, and the see the common column we have is in payment is payment status in both one. Now we'll go for, but we need only the ID because we are doing here some sort of connection with payment ID. So this one, okay. Now we have the payment ID. You can see there is only three keys over there uniquely, and it's already we have just pulled out. Now you can delete it because this is the repeating data we have now. And now I'm deleting payment status from the here. Again, we'll do the same thing for the payment method. So just go to here and merge query, payment method, connection with payment method, select. We can see all the rows are getting matched, 27,000 in the bottom and 27,000. So okay, now you can just expand this, and I need only the ID, so I just click OK, and now we have the payment ID as well. Now I can delete the payment method. Okay, so let me just create one more thing so that we can location. For location, I did not created any ID because we have to do the modeling. So just create index. You can give it any name, location ID. Okay, now I will go and do the same thing. I will merge this with country location, dim location, country. Okay, and we'll only select only we need required location ID. Done. For a uniqueness, you can check. We have 10. Let me check here. Yeah, we have 10. So now we have correctly did all those required mm, uh, communication between the two table. Now I can easily remove this column to, you know, now you can see I have only data which is required for my analysis, right? So now I will name it as a fact or anything, fact table. Now I will upload the, now just close it, and yeah, now close and apply. So this is the process. So far, anyone have question? Then because this is the very important thing which I am just sharing with you all. So please ask any question, or because this is the crucial things. I used to get a stock earlier in my stage.
Uh, Actually, Himanshu, one question.
Yeah.
Like, so we depends upon the requirement, you will go with this data model. Like,
No, 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 no. The ideal practice, which I am actually saying, because you will have always received one, most of the cases, see, out of the, like in not the real situation, you will mostly get a single file, and most of the people do practice on on that only, just directly in, get the data from excel file and start working. That is you can do at your initial stage, but this is the situation which I actually shown you. In real practice you will have to do this. That
okay.
will, because it will make your report more efficient, because if you are see, if you are not able to practice with multiple dimension or fact, then how you will going to apply your modeling, what is the data modeling, because you will have only single flat file, you are just creating the data. So this is not the case, because you are not going to use any data modeling in that method, right? Yeah.
Like, so the requirement that you created separated, like
Yeah,
dim.
yeah. As a developer, you should practice this, like, or an a good analyst, because see, it's not the client will ask you to create this kind of thing, because client is not having understanding of like data modeling, or they only wanted the report. You can create all those things without creating this model as well. But the situation, I am just saying that when it comes to the performance of the report, then this will help you. Because see, when you will have millions of data, then how you can, and client is asking that our report is slow and it is not taking time to update the data. So in that case, you will face the lots of issue. if you are using just a flat file and all those stuff, right?
Depends upon the requirement. We will create this dim table says like
Yeah, yeah. This is the things. Actually, this actually, if I think most of the if we'll ask any experienced guy, even like the more experienced than me, because I am not considering as an expert for this. But this is the scenario which actually I learn also that this is the best way to practice. Okay.
this is got it. Thanks, Himanshu.
Yeah, and this is very if you are doing this, then you are doing a good practice. Just simple in simple terms.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
So this is automatically, the Power BI has in created the in data model, but you can also create by your own. So I'm just also showcasing how one can create, because this is important as well. So I'm just deleting this and so okay, this is the situation. We have a 4 dimension table. One is fact table. So fact that which I have right now, we have only transaction data and some keys that will help us to do the data modeling, right? So for that we'll do we'll connect, like for let's start with the payment method. Like I created the payment method ID, so you can directly go and just drag and drop to the right column, and then it will show that it will be one to many. So one to many means for every one one payment method ID, there is a lots of there are many transaction in this fact table. That's why it is saying one to many, like one is in the dimension side and many to the fact table side. Like for every one a single ID, because here it's only three, but here it's 27,000. So it is easily we can understand, like for each and every payment method, there is a multiple transaction happened in the fact table. That's why it's a fact table or transaction table, its name is. So again, so any question on this concept that one to many I was just telling to everyone? Or should I move, because the rest thing is similar for each and every dimension. I will just drag and drop and it will create the model for us. So we are okay with this concept?
We are good.
Okay. Okay. So now for the location, I will do the same thing. Just remember that you have to drag on the correct path. It will also, before going ahead, it will just give you a alert that this is the scenario in your model. So if you are okay with that, then it will save. Then this will create the model. See, again, same one to many relationship. For the product as well, product ID. So I did not create ID for the product because it's already present in our table. Just I did one thing, that I removed the duplicates. The same with payment method, payment ID, one to many. So now you can see the same data model we have created, like earlier Power BI created by it's on yourself. So so till now we have done till data modeling. So anyone have any question in Power Query? See, the Power Query, for the basic Power Query, if you are asking that each and every data cleaning, you need to just refer any YouTube channel, because it's a very time-taking process. If you are asking that I should explain each and every Power Query data cleaning process, then it will have us. We need to create a separate in a session for this, and it will take 3 to 4 hours. So that's why I did not spend that much time on Power Query. But this, what I explained is that how to create the dimension table there. That was very important concept here. So far we are good. Anyone have question? Then I will move to the next important concept. That is, I am going to, without, even though you can see, let me just showcase one thing so that one can understand. See, the fact table, we have date column. Even though you are able to create the, lots of insight without having a separate date table, calendar table. But this is not a good practice. We need to create our own calendar table, and then we'll further do a modeling with the calendar. So these are the concept I am going to next cover in this session. So anyone have question till here? Just let me know. No?
No, Himanshu, you can go ahead.
Okay. So now the another important question for whether one person is beginner or no, or expert, they always should start with having a separate the calendar table. For that we have to just go to this and now create a table. Now I will name it as a calendar.
Himanshu,
Now
you
let
just briefly also give the pointers like why calendar table helps us
hmm,
and
yeah. Yes. See, the calendar, like before, deep diving into the analysis, calendar table will give us, because in our data, there is no continuous date. Whatever the transaction will be there, that date is only there. And but for the, a deep analysis, having a slice and dice on data, having a month, having a day, that will require a separate calendar table. That's why we always prefer or advised to everyone that they should create the separate a calendar table to have a good report where you can one person have a option to drill down, drill up all those functionality in the Power BI.
also in the time series function
Yes, this is
when
the
using time
important
series
one that,
function. Yeah.
yeah, time series we can't perform without having a calendar.
So what
So,
happens is like when if there is any column with the data, so
mhm,
it could be the format could be incorrect or format could be just a timestamp. So what a
yeah,
timestamp means like the date and along with the time is also recorded. So
mhm,
that might give us the inaccurate values. So to
yeah,
improve the accuracy and also for the time series function, we cannot use the timestamp as a
yes,
value. So it could calendar table helps us in calculating the accurate values and also without any problem while using the DAX functions or the time series functions.
yes, because it will connected to your no, this calendar will be going to have a connection with the date which is in your our fact table. So this will allow us to do our analysis very accurately.
Himanshu, have you ever used the fiscal year function? Like for example, in some reports or in the some business reviews. So what happens is like the fiscal year FI is considered sometimes from October, sometimes from
Mhm.
April, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The first month would be April.
Mhm.
So it could also be like used. It could also be like calculated using the this
Yeah,
calculator.
that depends on like when it's always depends on the requirement or like for we are talking like in general cases we have
From
that,
January, yeah. In general, we
yeah,
use like
January
from
to
January in the
December.
first month. Yeah.
Yeah, but so that depends, and we have some sort of minor tweak we have to do
Mm.
in the data table, like calendar table, and then you will have the same thing. But for doing that as well, you have to create a separate table
Exactly.
for that. Yeah,
Yeah, for all those functions, like calendar table is much more preferable.
yeah, calendar table is must for every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Himanshu. Go on.
Yeah. So the so in generic term, you can directly use this calendar auto function for any beginner. Most of the time, people use these things. Yeah, and just hit it will give, it will sense the date, max date and min date in your table, whatever the data you have uploaded in the Power BI system, and it will give the date. And now on the top of that, you can extract the year, month, and all those things. But there is another way. We can do. We can create a calendar table in one go as well. So this is required a little bit of depth, like add columns first will come, then you can use a calendar function, not calendar auto. I'm just using calendar. Now, see, there is a situation you will get unnecessary dates. There are lots of, because it will give sometime it started giving data from 1900 century. So that is the not we should practice. So for that we use a function that is mean minimum of the date which is present in our table, that is fact table, and the another is the maximum of the date that is present in our fact table. And on the top of that, once we have this data, we can further create without have entering the final calculation. I can also create year out of this. So even though, let me just showcase you without this add column. See, we'll have the that date was also accurate that earlier calendar auto was showing, but this is also the same. But this is the good practice one. This one is good one. Like you can practice because you don't need any other dates apart from your requirement, right? So you
Yeah.
can do
And
this way as well. And
just quick suggestion, like when in the date column, if there is any empty row, empty cell, so
mhm.
then the minimum date it would like the Power BI would automatically consider is 1900.
Okay,
Only
okay.
then like we will be having the issue of like taking the minimum date of fact
Mhm.
table. We can
Okay,
take the
okay.
maximum, but if
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Thanks for correction. And yes, so this is the date, that is simply date you have. Now on the top of that we can create multiples. I can also create in one go, and you can also have option to create one by one. Now we have the date. Now you can change the like we can create, we need year from that. So just year. Year function is a DAX function. You can directly use the date which we have just created. That is the calendar table date. Now you will see the 2023 because we have only 1 year here. Okay. Now again, new column. We need to create month. Month number is also important in our calculation because it will allow us to sort the data and all those things. So month is just month function will only give you the month number, but we have to also create the month name, right? For month name we have another function, that is format function we use. So for month name, always remember we'll use format function, right? And sorry, after that we have to give the what format you want, like three character name or full name. So for that, uh, triple M. I just wanted to third three letter name, that is January. you can have, if you are putting here one more M, it will give you the full name. So far, anyone have question? Because this is very important. Most of the time we stuck here, unless you will, have a good practice. Because the rest of the thing is same for the quarter, day, and week number, or so forth, so on. Anyone have question?
If anyone has any questions, please do ask now. When this topic would be completed, then it would be hard to like just recap it again and again. And it is an important topic of creating calendar table while
Yes,
preparing the
very
data.
important.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just you can change the date format from here, but just select the column and just go to this. So I just mostly keep it in short format of the date, or you can do whatever requirement as per your requirement. So you can see the format has been changed now. So I have just a month created the month. Now I need to since there is I guess yeah, we can create a quarter from here. So let me just create.
Being a user of Power BI, I really like how the way Himanshu is explaining these things and how important he considers. So every little aspect of creating this calendar table and also the Power Query functions and the data cleaning process. So I'd strongly recommend if you are not currently practicing, please do start and have a hands-on right now.
Yeah, these things it takes time to learn because I was also not practicing these things. But this is very important. One should always practice. See, we I have just quarter number here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, but we need to put some no, like Q1, Q4, so something like that. It will make more sense. So for that, we'll do one thing. We'll up like join this one Q later and just use these things. That is, it's known as concatenation. If in Excel, most of the people know. That is, I did one thing that I added Q before the quarter calculation and just hit the enter. You can see we have now quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four, and this is the ampersand which used to for use for the combining the any text or anything. So always remember, anything you want to add before and after, use this for as a addition, and also the q, whatever the textual or anything you are giving also should be in the double quotation. So this is also done. Okay, now we have month number, quarter. Now we can also calculate week. Week number. Always remember, we are all performing what all the calculation in the recently created table. You can see we have week number, that is for entire year, right? But we can also create one more thing, that is, let me just there is one more function, weekday number which is 1 to set till 1 to 7. So weekday, yes. So we want this calculation in our, yeah. So this week number is for the entire week. Like we have 52 weeks in a year, so this is the week number this actually giving. But this one is we have only 7 days, right? So weekdays, these are like Monday is one, or Sunday is one, Monday is two. So these are the number, right? So I created this because if someone is interested to do the analysis on based of weekdays or weekend, then you can do. So on I will show one more thing. Like I will create a weekday type so that we have 2 days considering weekend. So let me,
So there is a question from the audience, like, what
yeah,
if the quarter starts from April?
yeah,
Generally, the quarter starts from January. So what if
yeah,
the
yeah.
quarter starts from, like, as the similar one which I have asked, like, what if the fiscal year or FY starts from
So
April?
in that case, we will put some if condition, like if month is month in like month number is greater than 4,
Then
then
quarter one.
will, sorry.
Then quarter one.
Yeah, then quarter one. And for that, we'll also need to create the financial year, because at a like after January, obviously the year will change, but the his FY will be the same, right? So we can do that also, but it will require some
More
more time.
calculated, yeah, more functions.
Yeah, more function. And it will be little bit of most of the use cases, like if just logical things, just 2 or 3 concept it will be there.
Yeah, but when we already have the calendar table, it would be easy. Like, as you already said, like, we can use the if function. Like, if the quarter one is like, or the month number, since we have the month number, so
Mhm.
if it would be less than 4, then it would be quarter three or something, quarter three and year. So something like that. We can use that.
Yeah, yeah. So you want us to like me to show here, or
No, it's fine. Like, if
okay?
you'd
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to.
That's why this help like month number I have created. So yeah, here. So should I move forward?
Sure, Hemant.
Okay. So I just wanted to calculate weekday type so that we can have a one can have a opportunity to look into the weekend if someone wanted. So we can do this if weekday yeah, weekday is equal to 1, sorry. Okay, before that I need to create a day name, day function. I am just creating the day, name of the days. So for days you can only use D or D 4 times D. See, we have the day name, like one is for Sunday till 7. Again, one will be repeating. So this is the way we can always remember, whenever you want to create the month name, always use format function, not the month function in the DAX. For month, if you are going to use the month function, it will only give you the number. If I am going to use the day function, it will only give the day number. So this is the key. So we can also create a weekend or weekday using this table. So this column. So if weekday is equal to 1, and because we have two condition, 2 days which comes under the weekend, that is Sunday and Saturday. So we'll use this. There is a key here, that is me. Yeah, this one. One is Sunday and the Saturday is number is 7. Then give me the week and else weekdays. I guess it's showing the correct. For just confirmation, let me filter 1 and 7 is should always weekend. Yeah, it's weekend. So anyone has any question, because this is you will came across many times. The thing which I just did in here. So ask me any question in this table, calendar table, because this is very important. The second most important till now. Anyone?
Guys, please
Yeah.
make it more interactive, like asking the questions if you have any, or any suggestions you have.
So okay. I am considering like there is no question. So okay, yeah. So since I have created the calendar table, so now I have to do the modeling, because we have to make it interactive. So we have, you can see in fact table we have the date, and now I have also created the date. So we'll do a modeling. Just drag and drop on the date. Again, we have one to many. Right. Again, we have the unique date in calendar table, and there are multiple sub dates in the the fact table. Now we are ready to do our analysis. So before that, let me just save this file once, so that okay. So now I will start writing some DAX for our the calculations. So for that, we should always create a separate the table, so that we can put all our the calculations in the separate table. So for that, you will have a option to clear blank, just create blank table, and simply just write the name. I will name it as a measures, and just hit load. Now we have the measures. Now first of all, looking at the data, now I will create some calculation which will further help us, like total order, total customers, and total sales amount. And then on the top of that, we'll do some visualization. So first of all, I'm going to create, just we need to go here. You can right click and just create new measure. So first measure I will write total customer. So we can count distinct count customers ID. Hit enter. Again, we'll do some quickly pull some measures so that we can start visualization. Now we'll count total sales. So here we'll use some function because customer ID was in like in mix of alphanumeric. So I use the distinct count or the count function. But here it's sum is numerical function. So we have to only use the sum function. We have the sales total sales row wise, but now we have the entire aggregated number in our calculation. I will show you in the card format. Just I need to calculate few total orders. We can count also count. We can use count rows function. It will assess our entire table and just give us the total number of orders. Okay, now we'll average. Will let me see. We can say average order value. We can find out. We can also see this is the we have. We can see this is the like even though if you want to create we can also delete this column and create in our calculation directly instead of using this column column total sales. But okay, for now it's okay, let it be present in our file. So one more thing I would like to create, that average order value. Can name it in short form, that is you can use divide function or directly, but always advised to use divide function. Sorry, we don't need to use divide. So okay, I have all those things, basic DAX or calculations I have in. Now I'll go to the new card. Before that, one thing you can also do, I have some let me just I have some design in my like a basic background for our I this one. So just go here, meeting, canvas background, browse your system, this one, fit. Okay. Now I prefer most of the time the setting is I in ideal scenario six. This one you can also use. You can also customize as per the requirement, but we'll go with this only, default only. So now just this one I just pulled out the visualization, that is a new card visualization. Now start putting our measures. Simply click, it will automatically pull all those things. Now you can we'll do some sort of formatting. Right now this see I have just capture like put for four like KPIs, but it is showing three only, so we need to little bit of formatting. We'll go to the layout. Now you can see max 3 card to shown, but now I need 4 one, so I can just make it 4, right? We'll do some sort of formatting because it's Right now it's you can change the cosmetic part is here. Like I used to go with 25. This one semi bold color as per the requirement. Mostly I used to go with the dark this one. This is the design background design you can do as per your requirement. In my case, I have some earlier used background, so I did the same thing. For more cosmetic things, I you can explore lots of there is lots of things to beautify your report. So for card, just I will showcase one thing that you can use accent bar that looks little bit good as our background is a kind of blue color, so we'll give or you can use some sort of this just make it little bit visible so that it can looks it looks good. So anyone has any kind of any questions so far, because we are now doing analysis and this is all the base the earlier important I have already covered. Now we are just doing the calculation and visualization. So here also I just write some basic DAX, right? So anyone has any question for me? Okay, so I guess I should move forward. You can do Prem, should I focus also on formatting thing cosmetic part or like beautification things?
Himanshu, you can skip that one. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
people
because
can. Mhm.
that is the separate things and it will take lots of time.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So one more the important thing, because see it's a very basic that I have just showcasing that total customer is this much. Maybe for total customer I can do one thing. Let me just little bit of formatting just for the value. It is we should put none because it's we have only 1,000 customers, so we can keep it as a simple like 1,000, not showing in any unit. Now here we have since we have the our the in you can see the data was from a location was from multiple places, so we can maybe you can showcase your sales in terms of dollar or whichever the currency you can you want. So for now I will just showcase this in dollar format. Total sales right now is on auto 1,000 decimal place 1. It should show in 1,000. Should show in no, I don't know why it's not showing. Okay. Yeah, 1,000 was big. So yeah, it's in correctly saying million. Okay. So this is the few things one should keep in mind. And okay, now I will create. I will going to create some more decks so that we can do some sort of measurement that how much was the previous month sales, how much was the previous month total orders. So quickly, I will just go and start writing some decks. Since the data is for entire 1 year, so I will go with the month calculation. So write previous month customers, just write. There is multiple DAX we can use directly. So we can use calculate total customers, comma, previous month, and just put the calendar date. It will automatically give us the previous month data. Similarly, we'll just copy this and we'll create the uh, previous month for each of the four calculations. Right. So one shortcut one can use Control Shift L, select. It will. Okay, just let me do manually orders. Previous month orders. Just change the KPIs, that is orders, and keep it rest is same. The previous month will be the same. Hit enter. Copy, measure, sales, and just remove the order from here. Sales, hit enter. Again, copy. Order value should also be in some currency as well. So we should make it in currency format only. Yeah. So this is the thing. I have just created the previous month. So I created because I have to showcase this how much change has been reflecting in the current selected month. We can also do once just the slicers. So can we have to month name? Okay, we have this one. We can use the new slicer, which is, yeah, little bit of layout. Hey, I did one thing, like I just did some formatting, and I'm just trying to just bring the filters in our so that we can interact, and just did some formatting. We can have also one thing, we can make it as a drop down for more simplicity. So you can also go for the new one. So because it is taking so much space, and so better to make it a drop down vertical. Now I'll go for the drop down. Okay, this is much better. Now we can you can slice and dice, it will change the data, but so far we have not included that much in insights in our calculation. So quickly just pull out, let me do some sort of calculations. I need to calculate some variance. See, we can do all those calculation in one go as well. For that, we need to write some var calculation. But I am just showcasing the basic thing, which is again the same. So just calculate the variance calculation for customer. Just write the num short name variance. So for that, we'll do like current customer, that is total customer minus PM, which we have calculated. Enter. Similarly, we'll calculate the variance for each and every KPIs, that is sales. Now we can do you can use shortcut Control Shift L and just enter. It will automatically change. So anyone has question, because I am doing very fast little bit, because nothing much. If anyone has question, just let me Control Shift L, order. A Now I'm going to calculate MOM growth. MOM, simply MOM customer. I'm just writing. You can take any one kind of name. So now the function is, we have calculated variance. So we'll use divide function, or you can even do the division directly. Customer variance, comma, the previous month customer. Just hit enter. We need this into the percentage. So I'll quickly create the same thing for each and every, so that now we can provide some more insight. MOM total sales. Orders. Now the last one is average order value. Now I will apply those in our card. So for that, I'm just doing one by one. Select customer, go to the reference level. Okay. Now add the level. So I'm just going to, sorry, level. Where is that? Yes, I think value should be added here. Okay, do one thing. Let me, okay. Yeah, there is one thing I forgot that we have to create one measure more so that we can have a reference that is, we can say reference MOM. So in this, we'll apply a logic like if condition, that is if the customer growth, that is I calculated, that is variance, customer variance is greater than 0, then give us the green, because I am saying that if the current customer which is selected month is greater than the previous month, then give me the green color. Green, else the red. This is the one method, right, to create the showcase the reference. For also, okay, now I think I should show the, should show the value of the customer change which we have made. Here, actually, I wanted to, showcase the in the reference change of the customer. But I think options. Okay, we'll use this measure in some bottom product analysis for now. So I'm just moving forward with. So actually, I wanted here to showcase the bottom monthly referential change. But okay, we'll do in the bottom one. That is the trend analysis. The next like KPI like graph I would like to show that is in we can show in the since we have the 1 year only data, so we can show in a bar chart as well, that is sorry, column chart. Yeah, so this is the like trend because we have only 12-month data, so we can also show like this. Most of the cases you will only use the line chart for to showcase this trend, but this is also fine here. So we can sort this data because it's January, ideally it should be Feb, March like this. So let me just sort this data. Go to the column and now it's sort according to the month number. Yeah, so you can see the data is sorted Jan, Feb, and this is why I used to say like the month number is used in the sorting the data. Now we can do quickly a formatting regarding the data level. We can showcase the data level, and we can do one thing like instead of see if someone is wanted to see the the sales or total customer in one go, then we can do one thing, just go to the new parameter modeling fields, just fields, just name anything, key KPIs, just pull all those measures, that is total sales, customer, and the AOV. Instead of because we have always a lack of spaces, so we can follow this method. And instead of using the individual, the sales number on y-axis, you can use directly the parameter which I have created. And now here we need to do some sort of uh, formatting, like selection always keep on sorry, force. We can go with the new slicer so that we can present it. Also change the name so that not every time it should reflect total. So for selection, always one should always selected. Now layout, just make it 4. Yeah. So one can also practice this thing, because this is again you can see earlier I was just showing you the sales trend, but if someone is interested to see the sales as well as other parameters, then you can directly use this method. Now we have now quickly do some sort of axis title is there. Just turn off the title because we all know the title here. Yeah, so this is the one good practice always apply. Like see, right now it's sales. See, if some person is also wanted to see the order, they can directly use it from here only, because we don't have any option to showcase all this information in the different chart, and it's not the good practice. So this is one thing I always follow, this one also. In one chart we are showing sales trend, the order trend, customer trend, and order value, right? So this is the one thing I always follow. So anyone has any question so far? So I am moving to the next one, that is I will do we have the product call, we have product information, so I will use some the product analysis things so that we can have a look on product side as well. So just bring the product ID or product, I will just bring the product name, and you can bring the total sales. We'll do the formatting order customer. Okay, the thing which I order value. Okay, and now the calculation that I did here, we can use like, why this is not showing, let me check. I think okay, great. I was also I was correct, but earlier I forgot those things. Yeah, this will only show because we are doing comparison. So I was doing the right thing during the reference. So I will just show again. So okay, so this is the thing. We can move this one nearby the total sales. If you want the month on month change, say in between orders, just put here customers change month on month, and maybe customers we can avoid, but month on month average order value, right? So you can see now um, we have the product analysis pattern, like headphones total sales you have for March, because and the month on month change, which means previous month change is this much. Orders we have this much. We can do some sort of formatting, like you can showcase. We can do some spark line, data bars, which I can suggest. Like you can see when I am selecting the it will all will be dynamically changed and showcasing the real time value. This is showing that in June the date minus like current data is this one is showing the current data, and this is showing like minus 6.13% lesser than the previous month, that is from the May. Okay. So any question anyone have? Like, let me just complete this part because I left earlier. Reference, we'll go to the reference, and for the customer, add the parameter which I have calculated. Now, if I am selecting any month, you can see now you have the opportunity. Like you can see, this is sales, by the way, showing. So I will do quickly insert the reference level in each of our calculation. For orders, I will put MOM order. For sales, I will put sales in the order. For order value, M1, which means whatever the month you are selecting, that is which means like 909 customer is currently in March, but previously it's 4% higher. That means you can see the comparison. Just pull a table and just bring the month name. Sorry, just bring this one, day remove, quarter remove, just keep it. Okay, now I am bringing the total sales. I think I have selected, that's why it's just okay. Yeah, and now the change which actually I wanted you to show, that you can show right now, it's just showcasing each and every. You can see the calculations. Previous month we are just comparing, which means the sales you are seeing in February is less than like approximately 12.93% lesser than the previous month. This is higher than the previous month. This means this is showcasing we have a clear indication. We can see the month on month change. And now when I am applying the filter, like here, if you are wanted to see the February, let me just a little bit. So anyone have question? Because actually earlier I wanted to show, but I just had a missed. When anyone has any question, now you are showcasing your card in a informative way. You are conveying the person who are looking at this number, that previous month sales was like this number is lesser than the previous month. This one minus 4.0 point something. So anyone has any question? You can do some sort of formatting. I can do, if you want, custom, make it M, right? This one, this way you can see, right? Bold, dark, right? So, anyone has question, then just let me know. This is the things actually I wanted to showcase, and this is the very good calculations, and you can always you should practice. Prem, anyone has any question? Because I'm not looking at the chat box.
I don't think so. Anybody has a question?
So we should go ahead, right?
Yeah, carry on.
Okay. So I'm just quickly do the formatting. So this way you can present your card. Maybe you can also do some sort of other thing like more beautification option you always have, right? Maybe you can insert some sort of like let me, I think I have, yeah. So okay, just give me 1 second. I will show little bit of formatting part, that is image. I'm trying to insert some the what we call icons, right? You can also do this icon. You can see if sometimes it happens that we need some more space, then you can directly change from here as well. Don't need to don't need to change from the the KPIs directly, sales and yeah. So this way, okay. So let me quickly add some icons for orders as well, and this will look more beautiful. Okay, now we'll price. You can maybe use 45 or something. 25. Yes. Yeah. So this way you can also showcase. So see, this is looking more beautiful right now, and yeah, this is showcasing us the trend. And you can see we can let me just do one thing because the month name is little bit bigger, so we can change here, just reduce one name. Now yeah, we can have Feb, March. Now you can interact with the data. Okay, so if you are not selecting anything, it is showing blank. But we can also write some decks so that we can show some message that there is no data or something like that. So one can do this as well. So far so good. We created the KPIs, and I showcase you how to use the field parameter within the same chart. We can show the multiples of KPIs. Also, I right now I am just little bit. I will do some sort of formatting for the product analysis, and just and then we'll create a a table or a map or some sort of payment method. Okay, so let me because we have some payment information as well. We can do quickly one thing. Just pull out a pie chart. We'll select the payment method, like how was the regarding the sales. I preferred mostly the this one. Yeah. So little bit formatting. I will just do. I mostly prefer the the category and percentage total or all details. But for more and better understanding, and just turn off the legend because already we have the category name. Some formatting you can go with this. Maybe we can keep this, or always try to keep your report moderate in terms of color, not use the flashy color. You can see that is a good practice for everyone. Total sales by that is, you can also give any storytelling. You can go to the chat GPT, and also it will give some good storytelling or title for your chart, right? So this is the another one. And okay, so table. Here I will do quickly some sort of formatting. Go to the grid sales element. Whatever the formatting you can do by right clicking here. Sorry, from here, conditional formatting. You can do with the sales element as well. So I mostly prefer this sales element. We have the product. We can also use some sort of icon which I showed to you. So maybe I'll go with I think I have pull out some. If anyone want, we can use the the URL, and directly you will have some sort of icon in your so maybe if you we have already crossed the time, but okay, no worry, we are on the path. So okay, so let's start with formatting, sales formatting. First of all, do some sort of because this sales number is not looking good, so we need to put it in thousand or maybe million will be more better. One decimal is good to go. Month on month sales change will automatically reflect once will okay, I think I am not. No. Let me check the. It should show the month-on-month sales. I don't know why it is not showing. It's maybe okay. Okay. It will only show when we'll select any year or so. Okay, this one you can see here. Now we'll do sort of. So instead of we can also in on total sales you can also show some bar chart or something like that. Sales formatting will total select total say what you want to show the bar that will show this way. You can show you can do change of color here. See, it is showing like the bar as per the total sales. Well, let's say and this one. It will dynamically change. Okay, for month on month sale we can also maybe we can show uh, for MOM sales we can do icon if you want. This will be much better, right? It is showing but you can also customize this icon. Right now it's universal 0, 33 and 67. Also you can show background difference again. So this way we can beautify the our the table as well. So we can quickly give a title to this name, detail product analysis or as okay. So now we have the payment status and I have already created. We can do one thing. We have the one other uh, information that is related to payment status that one should if someone is interested to see the payment status we can also look into this way. Okay, just slice and dice little bit of changing. We can also format the number as well, uh, like value. Go to the value. Right now it's showing auto decimal display. Maybe we can keep it as a 1. Here also 1. Let's keep it 2. Right. So this way we can do some sort of yeah. So right now it's not we can also turn on some background. Go to the size and style. visual border so that we can at least distinguish the graph. Maybe we can put a light gray so that you can have at least. Okay, so far we'll do same in our all these KPIs. Yeah. So far we have covered this much, and now one thing I would, yeah, one more thing I would like to showcase. Yeah, maybe I can pull some more slicers, so we can have a option to slice and dice the data based on this copy and payment status is done. Payment method we have. Maybe we should go with the drop down for this also. So I'll do quickly use format this format painter simply one. These all are interactive. Okay. So okay, the last visualization I would like to create a map because we have map like location information. So first of all, let me pull the location team dimension country with sales total sales. Okay, now one thing I can do. Hmm. Just one thing I was actually we can customize the map as per the just go and select the map that is saved map, customize, go to the I'm just showcasing because it will look more beautiful. JSON map file impression, just create. Okay, now you can make it as per your requirement like this, or maybe this. And if you will click on this, it will automatically change the all those charts. And we can also do one thing, like because we don't have that much space, so we can make it a toggle button that on the beneath of this chart we can create a table, and whichever the country we are going to select, it will reflect all those detail from there. So maybe we can also add some tool tips like a month. We are just showing the month. Maybe we can showcase some MOM change. This will reflect only based on our selection of month. Also, we can do one thing. We can also give a slicer for the country as well, or maybe continent. This will all depends on the the requirement, right? Or maybe we can create some, like you can do a lots of things with this chart. So, and just to finish this, I will create a good header for this one. Anyone have question, because we are going to towards the ending the session. Anyone?
Himanshu, I have one question. Like, from where you got that JSON file for the map? From any website?
Yeah,
Yeah. Can you
yeah,
show
yeah, yeah.
us?
So usually, I have in my earlier practice, I got some from website. I actually not recalling because I have earlier, explored. So maybe I think there is a website I am not recalling right now. Some YouTuber has shows me, so that's where I got this. Maybe I think this one is country dot. Maybe someone can Google it. Just write the name map JSON countries.
Okay.
Yeah. And it will definitely give you the good map visual. So just let me. Yeah. So this is the way one can. Maybe I would like to just showcase one good thing that because anyone is going to apply all the slideshows as per their requirements, so we should have a one place where we can remove all the slideshows. So for that, first of all, we remove all the slideshows. Just make your dashboard like without any having applied slideshows. just the one you wanted. Like this one, we have kept it as a forced slicer because we wanted to at least show one. And so I will keep it on the sales one and just save. And I will just go to the view and the insert button, clear all slicer, bring it here, little bit resize. Or maybe we can keep here as well. Okay. So this one, and now we have to add a bookmark. So that bookmark will what will do? It will capture the the current status of your report and just try to do whenever someone is apply the any filter to bring this in initial stage like status. So added bookmark, I will just name it as a clear clear slicers. Okay, enter. And just remember, just because we want to capture this current situation like the status, so just click on the right dot or just update. This way this bookmark has captured the situation current we have on the dashboard. Now go to this one, go to the bottom action. Now we don't need this one. Action, clear selection bookmark, select the clear slicers. Now I will show you the we are looking at this one, maybe for Asia, maybe for payment status failed one. All the data is sliced and diced, but now I want to go into the previous actual status. So just control and press clear filter. Now we'll have all the clear slicer like filter is cleared. And this is how you can, again, this is not the uh, next level dashboard, but this is somehow the above the beginner. If someone is practicing this kind of all those what I actually presented here, this is I would consider he is on good track or doing good, because these all concept you anyway, this is the basic fundamental. So with this, I think I am done with my dashboard creation. And anyone have any question or any feedback for my session, please share with me here.
Thank you, Himanshu, for the great session on Power BI. Now, Kiran, Satendra, Varalakshmi, do we have any questions or any suggestions, any comments?
So how was the session like? Is it like a bit boring because I was only talking continuously?
No, Himanshu, the session is very good. We got a
Yeah.
message from Satendra.
Okay.
Awesome session. Understood from basic.
Yeah. Basic is important. You can do create top-notch dashboard or anything, but you should have a basic. And this is the, I think, core basic. Maybe a lots of things one can capture, but this is a small session, only 2.5 hours. So we can't cover all those things, all the concepts. But
Yeah.
this is the things where one can start looking at.
Uh,
Yeah.
mm, Guys, do we have any last minute questions or anything? Any suggestions? I think no. Thank you, Himanshu. We would love to have another sessions upcoming weekend with you.
Yeah, yeah, sure. We'll do some advanced level in future.
Yeah.
So we'll talk on the further.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Himanshu. Thank you, everyone,